Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. And peace to you, sincere brothers out there, the true house of David. And basically, man, I just wanted to go into integrity this morning because teaching is truth. You're going to have integrity. And, what I see going on, throughout this Israelite thing, men teaching the word, that's a good thing. But you got to remember the wicked scribes and the Pharisees, they also taught the word too. And what you have to understand is many men teach, but a lot are not teaching with integrity. And that right there is a very important element that's going to help lead unto salvation. And a lot of men are not teaching in the integrity of Yahweh Shai. Now, integrity and respect of persons are two totally opposite things. When you have integrity, you have pure righteousness against all oppositions of wickedness. And with respect to persons, you don't have that type of integrity towards all wickedness, because wickedness could be of your own crew and you don't say nothing about it. But when it's of somebody else, of another clique or another crew, then you got everything to say about it. Or somebody else might say something and you don't have respect for that person. But if it's somebody of your crew that's saying the same shit, you don't respect. You'll respect what that man said over somebody else that's not a part of your clique. But when you understand Yahweh Shai, when he was on the scene, he had the definition of complete integrity, which is pure righteousness, which a lot of men, they don't have integrity. As I've been going into, man, you gotta understand that a lot of men dealing with this truth now, a lot of men have lost their fucking way, and a lot of men are unable to judge in a particular manner. And just like in the wilderness, because one of the most important parts of the wilderness is that you had men that had the laws and that had the teachings. They followed Moses. And the thing about it is, men that had the law and the word, they lost their integrity. They lost their righteousness because the foresight to actually judge and to be righteous purely, a lot of men had lost that. Now in these days we see, right, one of the major things is integrity with this truth and having faith and having a correct judgment, which when you have integrity, you're going to have a righteous judgment and you're going to be righteous. See, the thing is, a lot of men can teach, but a few men have integrity. And that's what this thing is. This thing has become a thing of where, yeah, you could teach. Men could just throw up videos, but there's no real integrity there. The faith isn't there, and judgment is not right, and righteousness is not right. The thing about me, man, I've been in this thing, it'll be 11 years, man. Now it makes 11 years, man, this fall. And the thing about it is, the last 3 years, I'll say that, the last 2 to 3 years, my eyes have really been open to a lot of things. And I'm able to see this thing way for what it is. And in order to teach this word effectively, the truth is, you're going to have integrity and go against all wickedness everywhere. And you can't teach this truth with a respect of persons. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. And a lot of men have lost their integrity, are willing to speak against wickedness because a lot of men don't want to look a certain way. It's all about being liked. Therefore, when you're in that mind frame, the Lord ain't dealing with that. See, you may appear to the world to be righteous because the majority of people that's coming into this truth and that listen to a lot of guys, they can't really see what's actually happening. So you have certain men that are teaching his word, yeah, that are able to teach, but there's no integrity, there's no righteousness there. There's no pure righteousness. That's only a certain side of righteousness. And a lot of guys, this thing has become a major respected person that is out there very cold. And what you have to understand is a lot of men actually hate Yahushua. They hate who the Lord actually truly sent. You see? They hate the Lord deep down because this is not our words. And this thing ain't personal. It's a lot of wickedness out there, and guys are truly wicked, and they think that the Lord don't see them. And what I mean by the Lord don't see them, his men, the Lord's true men see that shit. And that's brothers that have integrity, that's been in this thing for a while, that been through a lot. Myself, I've been through quite a bit with this truth. I've stood out there alone. I've dealt with many men. And I can see that a lot of men have lost their integrity, man. They lost their integrity. They lost their way, able to judge, to see. Why? Because the things of this world blind them and they lose sight of what this thing is about. Now, this is the word integrity in the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. It says, firm adherence to the code of especially moral and artistic values. So men will have a firm hold to see what's right, to morals and values. You have a firm hold. It says an unimpaired condition, soundness, the quality. It says the quality or state of being complete or undivided. You see? See, Satan is divided. You see? Now the synonyms is having character, decency, goodness, honesty, morality, righteousness, uprightness, virtue, and virtuousness. Now, that's the thing. A lot of men have lost their way to be righteous. Their righteousness has been substituted with the things of the world. You know, to have a respected person is not really wanting to say anything about wickedness that you actually see, because a person may be bringing you money, or he might be bigging you up. But the Lord is raising up judges, man. He's not raising up men that the Lord is not dealing with. Let me just say this: the Lord is not dealing with men that take gifts and bribes to pervert their fucking judgment. And a lot of you men are in the spirit to where you'll take a bribe or a gift and your judgment will be fucking perverted, and you'll be teaching the truth in a perverted fucking mind frame. Then therefore you teaching the truth in a perverted, respect the person's wicked mind frame, because actually that's wicked. That's wicked, man. That's wicked. So now you're teaching the truth in a perverted mind frame where you don't believe, and your judgment is fucked up because you take gifts and you don't have no fucking integrity. But basically, that's what the fuck is happening. That's what's going on. This is Proverbs 28 and 21. To have respect of persons is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress. That's right. You have a lot of men in the wrong spirit in these times, man. And I don't give a fuck if people look at me as the bad guy, because this has to come out from somewhere. And a lot of men, they're not teaching. They're teaching in a mind frame where they want to be looked. They want to look good. And, you know, me, man, I don't care about the shots guys throw at me. because the Lord is going to hit you even harder, because we're just coming with the scriptures. We're coming with the truth. So guys want to throw carnal shots. That's fine. We're going to keep it spiritual, because this is where it hurts the most, because this is exactly what spirit men are in. They're in a respective person's mind frame, and they don't have no fucking integrity. They're not all the way righteous with this truth. They're halfway righteous. And then in the other half, they let bullshit slide within them. Here it is, a man of your camp, he could be wicked as hell. But then another guy from another camp doing the same shit he do, you don't have nothing to say about it. Or you aside with men that's fucking wicked and not even knowing, like, men, right? Just because you have let's just say, just because men have titles on their name, you're good. You can do no wrong. Guys might have never met these guys or none of that shit, but you're good just because you have that name on your fucking title. That's a fucking respected person, and that's not judging situations righteously. You're not gonna get on the chariot just because you got a fucking title in your name. You see? You're not gonna get on the chariot just because you had Great Millstone on your name. That is not what the fuck's gonna happen. That does not matter. You have elect out here that's not gonna have Great Millstone on their name all over the world, and that goes for any camp. The Lord is dealing with the men in the spirit, man. A lot of you fucking carnal men in these last days, you're really showing who you really are. And the Lord is not dealing with in a respected persons, man. The Lord didn't teach that. He didn't teach that. The scriptures say that a man will transgress for a fucking piece of bread, man. Proverbs 28 and 21, to have a respected person is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress. And nobody speaks on these topics. Why? Because it's the big ass elephant in the room. It's a big ass elephant in the room. And me, I'm the type of person, if I see a brother righteous and I see him working hard and I see him doing the work and he is faithful, he have integrity, and I see through the spirit this guy's judging things, looking at things correctly. Hey, I'm online with righteousness and men doing the right thing. It don't matter where they from or what camp they in. A lot of you guys are in a fucking mind frame where you don't give a fuck about nobody else except the people in your camp, because the thing is, you have righteous men all out there, man. And it was one particular guy, he wanted to hold camp with a particular dude. And this brother, he does the work. But then guys turn him down because he's not in my crew. A lot of you fucking men out there are pieces of shit teaching his word, and you've been exalted. And the Lord, the thing is, judgment, right? Judgment don't just have to come when somebody kill you or the Lord do this to you. Judgment can come from the Lord's men speaking to your stupid ass, man. That's why a lot of you don't fucking get, man. You don't understand that the Lord has set up judges on the earth right now, dude, right now. Well, they don't have to fucking, we're not waiting on a car crash to hit your stupid ass, man. The Lord can be speaking to you right now, to your fucking judgment, to your condemnation, man. That's how fucking dumb a lot of you guys are, because you have lost your way and the Spirit of the Lord is not in you. Therefore, if the Lord was like actually working through dudes, they could see like the Lord is actually speaking, man, through certain men. But because guys are so fucking reprobate, that's why I made that video last night. The Lord took the low, but a lot of you reprobate fucking guys out here, you want to take the high and you don't have a correct judgment. Your judgment is fucked up. And I'm not a person, I don't hold grudges, man, at all. I don't hold grudges about shit. It's just that certain things that I have seen in the last couple years, my eyes have really fucking been open. And I really see that a lot of men are fucking corrupt. Men don't take the time to really search out things. Men make a certain opinion about things just based off of fucking thin air. Not through the Spirit, not looking at things righteously, just looking at it because they have a respect of persons and how they may feel towards a person. Now, if you may feel or hate a certain person, that person that you hate, right? or you don't like, that don't mean that guy, the Lord ain't dealing with that guy. You got to understand, when the Lord was on the scene, they hated the Lord, bro. Especially the scribes and the Pharisees, they hated the Lord. Every time he came around, they hated the Lord, man. And that's how it is today. A lot of you guys, you hate the Lord, the men that the Lord actually set up, because somebody has to do the dirty work, man. This is part of the dirty work. Remember the apostles a couple years ago, the nastiness of the scriptures? Well, yeah, somebody has to do the nastiness and the dirtiness of the scriptures, because a lot of you guys, you just want to sit up and look fucking good, bro. This truth ain't about that, man. And a lot of you are leading people to a fucking burning building. That's what you're doing. Because deep down, you're deceitful, and you don't understand deep down you being deceitful and fucked up. And in the inside, you're full of hypocrisy and, like the Lord say, extortion and dead man's bones. And you having a multitude following you, you're there deep down. See, this thing is based on the inward parts. So deep down, if you really don't believe and your judgment is fucked up, and deep down you're a fucking scumbag, that's what's going to lead people to destruction, because internally they're going to get that same vibe off your ass, and their judgment's going to be fucked up too. See, you're not explaining to people what to actually look for today. You're not doing that. A lot of you guys, you hate certain men, and you don't know them. And then a lot of you are not even in the spirit to judge. But the ones that's in the spirit, you're going to know who else is in the spirit. Like the Lord said, if you was of the Lord, then you'll know the Lord sent me. Just like today. If men were of the Lord, they'll know that the Lord is working with certain men. This is Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High. No, it's no respect of persons with the Lord. The Lord even cussed out his own mom. The Lord cussed out Peter, man. You see? There's no, you have to be against all fucking wickedness, but a lot of guys teaching this truth, they made it to where they will only speak about certain topics, and they won't say nothing. They won't say nothing against anything, and they will side with the wicked. That's why a lot of men will be destroyed. The scriptures say the gate to destruction is wide. It's a lot of pride in this truth, and it's a lot of men out there that feign themselves as something, but they ain't shit. They're like the scribes and the Pharisees. That's what they are. The modern day scribes and the Pharisees. There's a lot of you fucking guys, man, that have slithered your way in this truth. You see? Colossians chapter 3:25. But he that doeth wrong will receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect of persons, man. So there's no respect of persons with the Lord. And we know a lot of you men, you're in that fucking mind frame. You see? A lot of you guys, you don't have the capacity to judge righteous judgment anymore. You see, just like in the wilderness, a lot of men have lost their way because they've been in the truth for this long and that long. So their foresight to judge gets thinner and thinner when they're put up there. You see? And that's why the Lord prayed for us, because what happens is when a man is put on a certain pedestal, they lose the sight to fucking judge correctly. And you see Apostle Tahar, he still has the integrity in him, the righteousness to actually see things and judge. But a lot of you guys, you have let this bullshit clout in this wicked ass society go to your fucking head, to where it's no longer about the Lord, it's about getting so many subscribers and having all these views. And a lot of you guys are a bunch of goddamn demons, man. 1 Peter 1:17. If ye call on the Father, who without respect of person, see, the Heavenly Father, he doesn't have a respected person. He's going to judge the shit out of everybody that ain't right. And we see a lot of guys that ain't fucking right. It says, who without respect the person judges according to every man's work past the time of your sojourning here and fear. So the Lord judges according to everybody's work. And deep down, if you're wicked and you putting this fucking act on like you're righteous because you have the likes and the favor of men, that don't mean a goddamn thing. The scriptures say it's not about who men commendeth, you goddamn dummy. It's about who the Lord commendeth, man. It's about who the Lord is actually dealing with. The Lord can have mercy and compassion on who he have mercy and compassion. You see, it is not a righteous thing to be a respecter of a person. Deuteronomy 16:19, it says, thou shalt not wrest judgment. Thou shalt not respect persons, neither take a gift. For a gift doeth blind. It doeth blind the eyes. Not maybe. It doeth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous. A lot of you guys already been perverted. And now the Lord is actually speaking to your ass, telling you you're fucked up, dude. And you don't want to hear it. You call guys niggas. You say guys is this and this, that, and the third because the Lord is rebuking your ass. And you're so carnal you can't see that the Heavenly Father is speaking to you. But that's okay, though. Because a lot of you are not in the spirit. You're carnal. So what's going to have to happen? The Lord's going to have to kill a lot of you men. That's all. But the Lord have to tell you these things. Just like you on the highways and the hedges. You got guys telling the white man, it's the end of the world and you're going into slavery, this, that, and the third. Well, the Lord's telling your ass, a lot of you men that's wicked, because a lot of you not going to repent. If a lot of you guys don't repent, you're going to be destroyed, man. Because ain't nobody in your crew going to tell your ass that you proud. He not going to say shit. Ain't nobody going to say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are leading each other to, the scripture say the blind lead the blind. And certain things that guys are doing, it's like they ain't going to say shit because everybody want to look good. They don't want to say nothing to each other. Well, the Lord is speaking, man. The Lord is fucking speaking. Let me read this, man. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. A lot of you guys forgot the scriptures, man. You lost your way. A lot of you guys breaking the scriptures down all fucked up to fit your liking. No, man. 1 Corinthians 1 and 26. For you see your calling, brother, how not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. So us brothers that's looking as weak, we don't have subscribers or people following us like that, which the Lord did that on purpose so we can have a correct judgment, and that's beautiful. That's part of the Lord praying for us in John chapter 17. Now, another twist to this is a lot of you guys, the Lord allowed your ass to get proud and to have followers and to be those Pharisees, right? Those wicked Pharisees, so you could be destroyed. That's the other side of this too. Some of you are meant to get the followers so you could lead people to be destroyed. That's another side of this too. So it's actually beautiful. But on the other hand, you're going to have righteous men that don't have the clout and the views that's going to show men the right way. Now it says, verse 28, it says, and God have chosen the weak things and the things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and the base things of the world and the things which are despised, because they despise us. Me particular, guys hate me, but it's good. I love that, because when you hate it, you're in a good fucking place with the Lord. You want this world to hate you. That's good. It says, and the base things of the world and the things which are despised, the Most High have chosen, and yea, the things which are not, to bring the things that are. That's right. So we're going to bring the things that are to naught. Esau, and you wicked ass guys that's in this truth that have lost the spirit, that have lost your integrity, that have lost your righteousness. And now the only thing you got is your views and your subscribers and people that follow you that only can't fucking see themselves. The blind lead the blind, man. That's what it is in these last days. But I got to get in this building, man. Lord willing, that was edifying, because these last days, certain men you follow, their hearts are really fucking evil in the inside. And the thing about it is, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to teach, man, and help guide brothers unto salvation to see this thing for what it is. And a lot of guys, you don't want people to see how it really is. You want to keep people in a fucking fucked up mind state. and shut up the kingdom of heaven from guys, because certain men are teaching the true kingdom of heaven in righteousness and integrity with faith, and they have correct judgment. But what do? You cast dirt, and you throw dirt on certain guys, and you look down on men. But the Lord is actually speaking to your ass in these times. But with that, man, let me get out of here. A lot of men have lost their integrity and have lost their foresight to actually teach, man. A lot of guys are not teaching in the power of the Lord as the Lord came. A lot of guys are teaching just to keep followers and shit, bro. And that's not the fucking mind. That's not coming in the spirit of the Lord. But with that, man, I hit you brothers a little bit later. Lord willing, that was edifying. With that, shalom.